Well, I didn't see that coming. Hey, bonus freight.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're doing this.
I thought we would talk about the entire game as a whole first.
Sure. But we could also start with that, because that technically happened first. Okay, no, we'll start with the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I just really wanted to do that pun. I mean, everyone's been doing that pun, but I really want to do that pun.
It's overdone at this point.
It is a bit.
It's understandable.
You know what? Yeah. So, Smash.
Smash.
Is here. You've played way more than me.
Oh, man.
Because I've had work and life and other things. I've been playing as much as I can. But, you played it a bit.
About 25 hours in?
That's ridiculous. It's been 2 days.
That's the power time on, but in terms of actually playing, like, in matches, I've been about 12 hours.
That's still a lot for 2 days.
My eyes have been, like, searing these past few days. But
and so then you asked to come over here and play some more with me now.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't get enough of this game.
Okay.
I haven't been able to put like, the last time, I haven't been able to put a game down like this.
Yeah.
It's more than Breath of the Wild.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. I can't put this game down.
Okay.
Like, just playing versus matches with CPUs, I can't stop.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
So what have you done so far?
Well, we should talk about the opening. First
I
off.
love it.
I love it too.
I love it. People are like, it's so disappointing. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's so cool because it does all the characters and they're like in their own environments and then they slowly mix together and there's all sorts of like little references there.
Yeah.
It's
and
awesome.
Pikachu.
The
like,
Pikachu shot is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I love that opening and I feel people who don't like it, I'm like, yeah, it's not a pure CG opening, but we haven't had that since Melee.
No.
Every other one has been like this pretty much.
But this is way better than Smash 4's.
Oh, it's better. I'd almost say I like it more than Brawl.
Really?
Yeah, and it just comes down to the fact that it's more concrete in what it is. Mm-hmm. Like Brawls, it switches between very low-res gameplay and then the pre-rendered subspace cutscenes, right? So I like that this is almost entirely the gameplay with little touches of the opening video.
And the lyrics don't.
And the lyrics make it so much better.
Every time it, like, the pan-out shot of
it's so good.
The universe being lighted.
It's so
and, like,
good.
Fight, and then it's like...
It's wonderful.
It does this.
Now, we gotta address, there is still no Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Even though they did it in the
they did it, but yeah, they didn't put it in. Oh,
sure, there's a reason for it.
Yeah, it might just be in Japan. They look at that and they go, that's a little too much, you know? So
really? For Japan?
Well, for a game to scream its opening?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think that like would be like the norm.
No.
In Japan.
If anything, they would just say it quietly like Bayonetta does.
Oh.
And I wouldn't have the same ring.
That's fair. So menu, it's spectacular.
Oh, it's great.
It's like everything's so easy to get to.
There's a few things that I'm not a big fan of getting to. My music.
You mean like going into the music and then my music?
Yeah, you have to go. No, you have to go settings.
Or
music.
No, it's Vault. It's in Vault.
No.
Sound.
Settings, sound, my music.
You can also go through Vault, music.
But I tried doing that one time and it wasn't there. So I go
really?
through settings, yeah.
Huh. Also, is there a way to change the menu music? I haven't.
Does not seem to be.
Because
I looked and I'm like, where is that? Because I went and looked and maybe it's not in yet.
And there's also some songs that I unlocked that aren't playable in their stages.
Yeah, right?
I unlocked Player Select Type A in Street Fighter. It's not playable. It's not in my music.
Really?
So I'm thinking maybe it's a menu song. So like, how do I get to that?
I haven't found it yet.
Why is it in the game if you can't like play it in the stage?
Well, because remember, you can also use it as a sound player.
I guess.
Yeah, but no, there's a couple that I could see there being an update for menu music if that's not in.
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's an easy thing to add. There's even a spot on the when you're in the My Music, there's like the first spot. It doesn't go immediately
where
to
the random used to be.
Yeah, where the random is. There's nothing there. So maybe it's something you have to unlock. Maybe it's like you have to get all the songs or something. I don't know.
So let's talk about core gameplay. How do you feel? This feels like, I think,
The best Smash yet.
Yeah.
Just the mixture of,
I don't know what it is.
The variety of Smash 4 with the speed of Melee. And that's what it is, and that's awesome.
Yeah, it like feels so much better than Smash 4. I can't explain it, but just like,
well, it's faster. I mean, you like it used. While I'm playing this, I'm like, wow, you can kill very fast in this game. You'll just be like at 80%, and you land a good smash attack, and they're done, right? And the zoom ins and everything, they really help, and they're awesome.
And then when like the confetti when you KO someone sometimes.
No, it just it's been polished to a T.
It's amazing. Any stages that you were wanted?
Most
4 new stages.
Most of the stages, like all of them, I look at and they're all in there and they all work good. The 4 new ones are all good, but I was surprised at how much I was like, man, I kind of wish there was at least 1 or 2 more new stages.
That's fair, but like
which we are getting eventually.
Yeah.
But for now, it's like, no, they're still really good, and the Battlefield versions are all awesome.
Yeah, I haven't played on too many of those.
I played on a few, and they all. Like one thing, I don't know if you saw, the Final Destination version of Pirate Ship.
I was going to talk about that.
It's been changed, because they got to make them all visually coherent there. So,
we still have the pots and the chests there,
yeah, but it doesn't have like the ceiling there,
Yeah.
and it's a bit of a shame, but I get why they had to do that. Because one of the problems with Smash 4 was some Final Destination Omega modes were legal and some weren't, because they had variables to them.
I like how all the battlefields have like
they're all rounded
circle.
now. Yeah, and that definitely looks a lot better.
Have you seen Dracula yet in Dracula's Castle?
Dracula only appears as a shadow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Dracula
then I
and Kid Dracula only appear as shadows when the lightning flashes.
It's so cool. That stage is so cool. I love
it's
it.
so cool, yeah. Have you fought any of the bosses yet?
Okay. Yeah, just this disclaimer, this whole thing's going to be like spoiler.
Well, we played it.
Yeah. So if you haven't like at least did a few classic modes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I fought Ganon.
Okay, I have not fought him yet, and I've been holding off to do it on video.
Okay.
Because I'm doing my Let's Play World of Light. So I know who the bosses are. I just haven't fought some of them yet.
Ganon is so cool.
Oh, I'm excited.
You have to... Can I talk about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
You have to like get behind him and tag his tail.
What? Okay, that's
the
cool.
only way you can damage him.
That's dope. That's really cool.
And you can't even go between his legs. You have to like jump over him.
Nice.
And he's quick to turn around too.
Cool. Okay, I didn't know about that.
So he's difficult. And then holy crap, Marks.
Oh man, when I heard he was in, that's the one that I've not watched. I've only seen one screenshot of him, and I'm like, that's cool. I don't want to see anything else because I don't want to spoil that I want it on video.
He's insane.
I'm sure he is. He's Sakurai's demon baby.
Oh man. And then I fought Rathalos in Yoshi's classic mode.
Oh, good thing I didn't do Yoshi then, because
Yeah.
I want to do it on camera there.
But yeah, I want to go into classic mode because classic mode's awesome.
Did you fight Giga Bowser?
Yes. Yeah, Giga Bowser too.
I was really surprised at how they really changed him to feel like a boss. He doesn't just feel like Bowser, but bigger and tougher. They really changed him up a bit. Just the way he moves and the way he telegraphs his attacks and stuff, you fight him like a boss. Mm-hmm. Have you fought Master Hand and Crazy Hand at high level?
I have, and they're insane.
They do some weird stuff now.
I like the paint, and you get hit by the paint.
Yeah, the
covers
paintballs there, that's really good.
And then they rub their hands together and explode.
Did you do the one where they do the fingers in the square and cause it to zoom in? That's so cool. What was the one? Crazy Hand does a JoJo attack. He does Star Finger, where his finger like extends out into the ground.
Oh yeah,
that's a straight up JoJo reference. Which some people are like, no, it's not. No. There's pictures of Sakurai posing like a JoJo. Like we know he is a fan. So like that is 100% a reference there. They're nuts. They're awesome.
And they have their classic they
have the classic stuff, and then they have just weird stuff that they do sometimes. They're like, oh, and I have not seen the dumb card attack.
Me neither.
So I'm happy that one's gone.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
In terms of have you done any classics?
I've done a couple, mostly ones like I did like Mario. I'm avoiding ones that I know end with a boss that's not one that I've already fought.
Like Bayonetta.
Who's Bayonetta end with?
I don't know. but I'm pretty sure it's you know who.
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. So I've done like I'm going through it numerical order.
Okay.
So I'm like Fox right now, but I also did Inklings. Inklings is cool because it's like color based.
Oh no! I think I know who that ends with then.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much World of Light have you played?
Okay, so I'm about 5 hours in. How far are you?
Okay,
Because this is a bit iffy ground.
Yeah, I'm about 5 hours in myself. I've completed the entire, like, you know when you start and you go up and then there's like you can pick your directions.
Which way did you go?
So I went east.
I went up.
Really? Okay, so
then I wrapped around east.
I went east. I then went down.
Okay, I didn't go down yet.
Okay, there's something amazing down. Remember when I said about go to the airport?
Oh, it's the Street Fighter stuff, right?
Yes.
I saw like a snippet of that.
Oh, it's so cool. It's the coolest. So yeah, I went down and I'm currently rounding back up.
Okay.
So I've not gone straight up. I'm currently like northeast or northwest.
This map is huge, by the way.
It's really big.
Like, oh man.
And I thought, wow, that's a lot. This is like, I thought the map itself would be big, but then you go to some of those sub areas and you're like, wow, this is just as big as like what, like they're huge. I'm right now in an area that's like meant to be Palutena's temple, and it's like you're there and you're like, this is really dope.
It's apparently a 40-hour thing.
I can see that because I'm like looking at this and I'm like, there's still so much for me. I haven't even got all the activities yet. I got one mining thing.
What do you mean, activities?
Oh, so you haven't even found an activity yet, huh?
No.
So there's activities. Places you go to where characters like if you got a gym.
I was going to talk about that.
Okay, so there's the gyms where like put your guy here and you'll train him to change up their style, right? Well, then there's activities like mining where you drop off 4 spirits and then they go off in real time to search for items for you.
That's so cool.
And they level up and give you items when they're back, and it takes about 6 hours.
But in terms of gyms, I just love how themed they are.
Oh yeah.
Have you been to Darunia's?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like the Ocarina of Time medley.
I've been to 4 of them so far.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say who?
I've been to Darunia's, Wii Fit balance board.
Okay, I've not gone there yet.
Slowpokes.
Yeah, I've been to Slowpokes. I like that. It's like Slowpoke. He's just standing in the middle of the room.
I like how just thinking of them like actually there.
Yeah,
and, like how like
just a Slowpoke
accurate
in the
they
middle
are.
of the room. It's great.
And the Wii Fits are like, who are you ready for me to train and all that.
That's
it's
good.
Like,
yeah.
And then I did the Captain Cuttlefish.
Oh yeah.
His place.
So I found Darunia, Slowpoke, Booker and Cooper from Animal Crossing,
really? Nice,
and Zangief.
No way.
So Zangief, of course, increases throwing power, but here's the best thing: all of his stuff that he says, it's all Street Fighter stuff. He goes muscle power whenever he does stuff, and the coolest thing, Geef's Gym is the name of like one of the most well-known Street Fighter tutorial websites. Really? So Geef's Gym is in the game.
I want to say this right now. I'm so glad they got rid of trophies for this.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
there's some.
Even though they're PNGs, I like. Did you like actually go view your spirits you have?
Yeah,
it's just it feels the same, but without the descriptions, which is a bit weird.
It's a bit weird, and there's one that I got, and I'm like, literally, who are you? And I didn't go look at their stuff. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, and his name was Mappo. I'm like, who's Mappo? Where's Mappo from? And I'm looking, and I finally go to the menu and look at it, and it's like, oh, it's from Giftpia, a GameCube Japan only. I'm like, okay.
But like talking about that, like every spirit I hit, I don't know exactly. I look them up and see why their spirit is why they are. There was Nick from Captain Rainbow.
Yeah,
he's on Fountain of Dreams.
I leveled him up. And
I didn't level him up yet.
And I evolved him into Captain Rainbow,
nice.
And it's so cool. He's actually one of my toughest ones.
The only one I evolved was Spirit Zelda.
Oh yeah,
she was in the armor, and then she turns into.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Spirit
I didn't
Zelda.
get that one. Okay, so I've evolved so far, Boom Boom into Boom Boom and Pom Pom.
Okay.
From Mario. I evolved Groudon into Primal Groudon. I evolved Nick into Captain Rainbow. And there was one more that I evolved. Street Fighter Alpha Chun-Li into regular Chun-Li. So it's young Chun-Li into regular Chun-Li. She's the only one where the art gets worse. Because Alpha is like a newer game where she gets like anime style art, and then it goes to like the original art, and you're like, oh wow, that's a downgrade.
Have you come across any Shovel Knight spirits yet?
I have not, but I know what they are because I saw a post on the Shovel Knight subreddit.
So I fought Spectre Knight, spirit, and King Knight.
And
they're so their music is the Mega Man 8-bit music. That sounds exactly like Shovel Knight music.
Well, of course it is, because it's actually Minami Matsume. She did Mega Man music, and then she went and guest composed some Shovel Knight tracks with Vert. So then that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Spectre Knight, it was Richter with Death's Scythe.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
And then King Knight was on the New Super Mario Bros. U stage, but it was in the castle.
Oh yeah.
Part, and it was King K. Rool with a Star Rod.
Nice.
And it was yellow.
There's been a couple matches that I look at. I'm like, that's so inventive.
Which ones are your favorites so far? Like spirits you've come across?
Elite Beat Agents, because their battle is 3 Miis in suits playing to escape from the city on Saffron City. Which, just like, to me, that's 3 unrelated things that just like tickled my heart so amazingly.
There was a really cool one. It was a street pass thing. I guess the
Street Pass characters.
Yeah, it was a Street Pass character. One of the mini games.
Yeah, which one?
It was the ninja one.
Oh yeah, Shinobu. Yeah, that one's really well done.
Yeah, because it's like it's
about the cannons launching. Yeah,
the coins.
I did that one. Yeah, that one's really good. Speaking of that, there was the fishing girl, this fishing guide girl from the Mii games.
I haven't come across her yet.
Okay, well, her mission is you're just on the boat of Wii Sports Resort there, and it's with Isabelle, and she's always using the fishing attacks.
Oh, nice.
And there's also a fisherman Mii there. So it's like meant to be like her and someone else. It's really good. One of the first ones I got was one of my favorites already. Tronbon.
Oh yeah, I got her.
Fighting Wendy with 2 small yellow Robs to be the Servbots.
Oh, those are the Servbots, okay.
On an island, which is the same type of island that Mega Man Legends takes place in.
Because I was wondering why it was on that.
Because Mega Man Legends takes place entirely on islands.
Okay.
And so that's why, and you fight, like, it looks similar almost.
Okay.
It's so good.
Metal Gear spirits. Have you come across any?
I came across Dr. Strangelove.
Really?
Yeah. Right?
Wow.
What a pull. And you fight Bayonetta.
Huh.
And I'm like, I guess. That one was one that I'm like, okay, sure.
Come across...
Oh my god. Have you found Paz's yet?
No. Oh, I know what her thing is, though.
Okay,
that's insane.
It's twofold. Number 1, when her spirit is equipped with Bob-Omb.
That's...
Number 2, the battle itself is on pilot wings, and it's her and a giant Rob. That's always the Metal Gear, right?
Yeah.
But after a certain amount of time, bombs will start dropping, and she'll probably almost 100% die from the bombs instead of you. Like, that is dark.
Yeah.
That is incredible. I was like, oh, and I saw someone say, oh, Sakurai, he doesn't know. And I'm like, no, what are you talking about?
Knows exactly.
He very clearly knew. We were like, oh, they just looked at Paz and just gave her something. Like, no, that is specifically made for that. That's ridiculous.
I came across the geckos. I told you on Facebook already.
Yeah, the gecko's there.
Dark Samus with the legs.
Yeah.
And then I come across Colonel Campbell.
Oh, I haven't got him yet.
Snake on Shadow Moses, and his defense was bumped up.
Oh, one really, really good one, speaking of Snake, is Snake Man from Mega Man.
Oh, yeah.
You fight 2 green snakes, and they're always dropping bomb chews. And the reason why is the Search Snake weapon in Mega Man is a crawling bomb that goes across surfaces. So, like, you're fighting them, you're like, this feels like a Snake Man fight. And it's really cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, but back to World of Light. You did the F-Zero part, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Can't wait to go to more of those themed areas. I think I also did the Wii Fit balance board dojo is in the Pokemon Lumois.
See, I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
I went to the Animal Crossing village though.
Oh, there's an Animal Crossing village?
Yep. There's one really good one. It's a Brewster.
Yeah.
You fight a green Falco, and after a little bit of time, a bunch of coffees will spawn.
No.
And then a bunch of villagers come in, they eat the coffee, and when they eat the coffee, they get boosted.
Jeez.
And the ability you get from Brewster's Spirit, sleep immunity.
Oh my god. That's awesome.
It's so well thought out.
Like, they must have, like, spent so much time just, like,
100%.
diving into these characters. Anything else with World of Light that you want to cover? Or?
I'm really looking forward to playing through it. Someone on one of my videos, because I've been doing the videos for it, said like, "Oh man, the ending is so crazy." And then I hit delete immediately. I'm like, I'm not looking at that. I didn't look at that.
Apparently the end of the game is insane.
I've heard it's really cool, so I'm excited to take a look at that. No, just it's an awesome mode, and I can't wait to put more time into it.
Me too.
And especially if later on down the line they add, like, even if when the DLC characters come, they add like 5 or 6 spirits to like just the spirit board even. Like, that'd be awesome, because those are new events.
I think spirits are going to be like a constant thing.
Oh yeah, it's just
especially
so
with
cool.
the DLC, which we'll get to. Yeah, I want to go back to classic mode because like Donkey Kong's classic mode was really cool.
I went through that one. Yeah, that one's really well done.
Yeah, because you started in like the Donkey Kong area.
Well,
then you go
a
on the
lot of
flame.
them tell stories.
Yeah.
A lot of them tell some really cool stories. I like Pikachu's, where you...
haven't done. Pikachu's next for me.
So it's going through all the Pokemon, and the final battle is with Mewtwo on Final Destination, and then after you kill Mewtwo, you fight Master Hand. But it looks like there's no Master Hand. And then Master Hand comes in, because Mewtwo is labeled as the boss. It's cool.
Cool. Yeah, you go on the plane as Donkey Kong, and then you land in the city.
Yeah, right? It's really neat. I really like it.
Anything else? Like,
let's talk a bit of music.
Music.
Yes. So I do have one disappointment.
What's that?
No way to put those miscellaneous tracks on
Yeah.
anything but those stages. Because I got Tomorrow's Passion from Captain Rainbow, a song I love to put on the boxing ring, and you can't.
There's only 4 songs starting out on
and it's just
Boxing
like,
Ring.
man, there's so much more you can do.
And I have Roar Rathalos on Nintendogs.
That's where I put it too, because I'm like, it makes sense. But yeah, so I put a lot of those like RPG tracks. I'm like, I guess they got to go on Find Me.
Yeah, that's where I put them.
That's about where they can go. There's a few that are like fun, weird ones that I'm like, that really fits. There's a lot that I thought fit with Tomodachi Life. Like some of the more just cheery ones. I think they worked well there.
For the Great Plateau Tower, I decided that like I'm going to put like the main theme of every Zelda game, since it's like the culmination of the series. I'll put like Ocarina of Time medley on there, and of course like the Breath of the Wild ones.
I'm really surprised that when I actually went through and started to divvy out the music, I was like, I really only want 3 or 4 on each of them that are going to be the main ones. Like, those are like, there's I usually put 1 for the main one, and then every other one I'm like putting them, a little bit halfway, and then maybe 1 or 2 that are low that still fit, but I don't super love.
The only halves I have, like I max everything out to just randomize it. Okay. The only halves I have is environmental noises.
Oh yeah.
And one on Gamer. I don't remember, but whatever.
Is it a Japanese Ashley song?
No, I have them all maxed out. Oh yeah, I have the Japanese versions like at half.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
That takes a long time to get your music done.
It took me about an hour.
It's a long time because you have to manually go through it, and it's really cool for sure.
Music. I just like going to the store and buying music.
Yep.
When it's sometimes not there.
Man, getting money though. Sometimes you're like, I'm out. I want to get this, but I'm out of money.
I was buying.
Okay, can I just say, the first song that was there when I went to the store was Shooting Star Rock, man.
Oh, it was made for you.
It was like, it's there, and you start it up and you get a chunk of money. So I had enough, and I'm like, it's so good. That one's cranked up to like max for me. Like all the other Mega Man ones, they're up there, but no, that one's the one cranked up to max. I love that song.
Yeah, I was like, I am Octavio in classic mode.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, yes, I got it.
Yeah, using those classic tickets to get more items gets you a lot of stuff when you beat classic mode.
Is that like when you started out?
Yeah.
Okay, because I wasn't sure
that
why I was
increases the number of items you get at the end, and like you're getting by the end of I usually end up finishing classic mode at around 8.
Have you gotten to the end of the mural yet?
No, I haven't gotten to 9 yet. The closest I got, I think, was 8.5. But by the end there, like I'm coming out of classic mode there with like 4 new spirits. Like new ones always, because I mean it's just random. usually a chunk of money, like 2,000, all the like items and the snacks and spirits, and then usually like a song, 2 me parts, and then like another like one of those items that you can use in spirit battle. And it's just like you come out with tons after a classic mode run. Also, the credits for classic mode. It's cool. I don't know. You don't like it? I think I preferred Smash 4's. No. Because for me, this is just a waggle the stick up and down and mash shoot. And it's just like, I felt like there was more to do in Smash 4 because you could experiment with like trying to jump and hit stuff because you had the regular gameplay, right? I remember now. And I liked that because it was like trying to, like, you actually had to really try to hit them all with the character, and certain characters were better than others. But this one, it's just like every character, it's just literally go up and down and mash shoot, and you'll always win. I like how it's like the theme music for the character. Oh no, it's cool. Yeah. Well, it was that in Smash 4 also. It was just the credits, I think. Was it the credits song? I'm pretty sure because I would have remembered. No, you're right. Yeah. No, it was in Melee. That's what they used. It was the character you're playing as there. Yeah, it's all right. I don't super love it. I also don't super love how there's only one race to the finish style stage. That's all the same? It's all the same, yeah. Have you figured out how to get to that like area where it's blocked off at the end? Yes. How do you do that? Use an up attack under it, and you'll go through and hit it. Oh, okay. Jump up, and then you'll have to run backwards, and the camera locks, but you can go slightly off screen. Okay. Like, it'll bring up the radar. So you can get it that way. Okay. The character unlocks I really like in this game. I thought it wouldn't take as long as it did. Took me about... I still don't have them unlocked. It's about around the 20-hour mark where I unlocked everyone. It's a lot. It really makes you realize just how many there are. But it's exciting because, like, but it's way more exciting than unlocking stages. Like, oh my god! I think it's better than Smash 4 in that regard. For sure. Yeah, for sure. I don't mind that stages are unlocked because, like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Although it is a bit weird because then you'll go to the stage select and you'll be like, oh man, I forgot Mega Man's in this game because I don't have him, but there's his stage, right? So any character, like new character. Okay. Who's your new character? Favorite one? Both Ridley and K. Rool are so fun. I love Ridley. Like, I saw someone being like, I was disappointed in K. Rool, and I went to play him, and I'm like, no. What? He's so fun. I really enjoy him. I like that his counter is just his stomach. Well, even just like his weird, like his up air, his up smash, where he like jumps up a bit and then flops down. Both those are just weird, but they feel good. His blunderbuss is fun to use. You can do some shenanigans with that. His down smash puts you on the ground too. Not down smash, just down tilt. Oh, okay. Down tilt does that. And then, then you can go into other crazy stuff with that. No, they're both really fun. Honestly, every newcomer is fun. The only one that the worst one is, I'd say, probably Inkling. Oh, really? Yeah, for me, I'd say the worst one's probably Inkling. I love Inkling. See, Inkling, to me, it comes down to, I played a few matches where I felt like the attacks were way too stubby. They weren't big enough compared to some characters. What do you mean by that? Like, for example, any of the aerial attacks are so short range. Tiny range on the aerial attacks. The side B is a little unwieldy using the roller there. Yeah. It's very easy to get locked into it when you don't want to. Even where I know you can jump out of it and attack, it still feels a bit weird. I just have to get used to it mostly. And finally, the B shot is kind of useless. It's to get the paint on them. I know it's to get them painted, but I'm just like, I use it and I'm like... I guess I just also for one-on-ones, you're never going to get a chance to reload. You'll never get a chance to reload in one-on-one. That's you got to like do a little bit and then go do. I know it's tough though because you want to. I know. I really like how unique she is. Like, oh no, she's unique. But so when I say she's the worst, she's still awesome. But out of all them, I'd say she's the one that I'm the most like. I don't super love right away. Every other one I'm enjoying. Other than Incineroar's up B, that can die. That move sucks. Simon and Richter are so good. Oh, they're great. They're so fun. They fit so well. Just the walking and it just feels like a Castlevania. It feels like a Castlevania. It's awesome. I love it. Even the little dangly chain. It feels like how it did in Super Castlevania there. Anything else in terms of characters? No, not really. Any like, I really like Link. I didn't like him in Smash 4. Link's down B. It's so good. His new bomb is amazing because you can throw it out and then wait for them, and you can do shenanigans with it. Yeah, he's awesome. I like him a lot better than in Smash 4, even though it's not a... Ganondorf's sword is the best. It's so good. Some people they're like, we don't like it as much, but I'm like, no, it feels better.
Also, Snake, he feels different from...
I've not played Snake yet.
He feels awesome, so much better than Brawl,
nice.
I think.
Well, because it's faster. It's so much faster.
Yeah.
Like, Smash 4 was faster, but, like, this is even faster than that.
I'm just happy that, like, I'm on Shadow Moses and I, like, get the
yeah.
Like, the Ray and the Geckos, and then even Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Like, having her back and...
No, for sure.
Anything in the base game left that you want to talk about? Have you tried Mob Smash?
I did. I beat it. I got it because I'm going through the achievement board trying to get some stuff done. So I did the just regular 100-man one a couple times, and like it's fun. It's pretty much the exact same as Smash 4, but that's fine. That was fun. The only cool thing is you get to choose the stage now.
Oh, cool.
So you get to choose any stage, and it's always the Battlefield version, but you get to choose the stage and the music. So that makes it a lot more fun.
Also, I like you can like choose the music track you want to play
right on the menu.
Stage.
That's really good.
Yeah. I lost it.
Mob Smash.
Are there any Mii costumes you've unlocked that you didn't know were in the game before?
There was some. Well, there's a lot of original ones which look cool that are new. In terms of characters, I think I knew about all of... I don't think I knew there was an Isaac one in the game. But I got that one and it looks good.
I got the Toy-Con one.
Yeah, I got the Toy-Con one. That's an achievement one. You get it pretty quickly there.
Also, I like the challenge board with the pictures.
Yeah, they're really fun. They're really smart.
There was one involving Snake. I don't remember.
Is it the one with the music with all the kids singing around Snake in the box?
It was a different one, but I like that one too.
That was really good.
Snake, it's like the Final Smash thing, but he's just in the box.
I don't know. What were we talking about?
Mii costumes.
Oh, right.
I wonder if there's going to be a Metal Gear one.
Maybe. I can definitely still see there being some sold in like packs later.
Oh,
I feel like it's going to happen.
I think in the next Direct they're going to be like...
Yeah, they're gonna. It's because that's what they did with Smash 4. It was pretty much, hey, this they teased the first DLC, and then they're like, hey, by the way, we're also selling these Mii costumes, right? So I could see them doing that, and it'll be, maybe Seasons Pass holders will get like $2 off or something. I don't know.
I like how you don't instantly unlock the Rex costume. You have to like actually go buy it.
What?
Yeah, because like even the music, you don't have it all unlocked.
I got the Rex costume right away.
Really?
As soon as I booted up the game.
Huh.
Immediately as I booted up the game, it said, you've unlocked the Rex head and the Rex body.
In terms of,
the music is still locked.
Okay.
But that's just in the base. That's in the base game anyways. Like, that's not... You don't need the DLC to get his music.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, it's just the costume.
Oh, okay.
The music's in the game by default.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, are we moving on to... Well, let's first talk about how do we feel about Piranha Plant now?
I can't wait for him now.
He's going to be awesome, right? I do hope he does bring a stage like that one DLC page did say he should be bringing.
Because there's still, there's 6 spaces left.
Yep, that would make sense for
Unless
them to be...
Unless they do, the next page thing. But I don't think they will.
Even if they do 6 and they do later, and then they can do a scroll or next page, but...
What would a stage even be?
Easy. It'll be a pipe maze from Mario 3.
Oh.
Like, it'll be an interior level with pipes everywhere.
Maybe.
Or heck, it could be like a Bowser's Castle style stage because he's a Bowser enemy, right? Or it could be... There's a lot it could be. It could be one of the Piranha Plant kart tracks from one of the Mario Kart games. Or it could be... what could it be? What's it called? Petey Piranha's windmill from Mario Sunshine, right?
Maybe.
Like, there's a lot it could be. So I just hope he brings one because even just one more would be fun.
Maybe.
So
I wouldn't bet on it though.
Okay.
Okay. You want to talk about the big one?
I guess we're talking about the new one. Boy, that's a way to start, huh?
Okay, so I want to...
I can't believe they're putting in another generic anime swordsman, though. Ugh. Another Fire Emblem character. I legit saw people like, who... This is boring.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It's like, where's Koopa? And I'm like, shut up! Ugh!
So we're talking about Joker. From Persona 5.
Persona?
Persona.
You said Persona.
5.
He does own a purse. Because he's a personer.
Okay, so I just want to run down my reaction, okay?
Okay.
So I was watching the Game Awards with friends.
Yep.
I was lounged back on the couch, looking at my phone, talking to Discord people.
Yep.
And then I saw the screen fuzzy out. I'm like, oh, this. My first thought with the fuzzy stuff was like, oh, this is like Cyberpunk.
Everyone thought it was Cyberpunk, yeah.
Yeah. And then I saw like the Persona red. I'm like, hey, that's like the red from Persona.
See,
and
I didn't get the red. I just saw it and I'm like, it's just red.
And then the logo appeared, and then I put my phone down. I sat up, and I'm like, this.
So my sister and I, we got up out of our chairs, and we're like, what? Now, here's the question. Did you see that E10 plus in the corner?
No.
So I did, and as soon as I saw that, my mind went to Dancing Games are T. Persona Q is T. I was like, there, and then it said, not actual gameplay, and as soon as I saw that, I'm like, no way, it's not, because in my mind I'm like and then I thought, what is Smash Ultimate rated? E10, and I got it right away, and I'm like, oh no, and I'm like, unless this is something else, no, yes. So I was freaking out. I'm like, is it? And my sister's like, no way. And so we were already guessing at that point, but you didn't. Okay,
so I thought, like, he's like running around and everything. I'm like, oh man, this is like Persona 5 on Switch finally. And like when he threw the card up and it was the square, I thought Joy-Cons were gonna come down.
Okay.
But then it flipped and I see that Smash logo. I sat there and I stood up and I had to walk out of the room. And then I called you.
Yeah, no, for me,
I was shaking for a good 30 minutes.
I just jumped up and I was like freaking out. And I'm like, and I was like, I called it. We have it on video on our podcast. I called it.
Did you?
Yeah, remember when we were talking about who we think will be in? And the two I said were, that I thought I had a chance, were Sora and Joker. And the reason I said Joker was the following reasons, of which is why he's in the game. 1, Sakurai loves Persona 5. He based the menus of the game off of it. 2, Shin Megami Tensei and the greater Megami Tensei series is tied with Nintendo so much. SMT4 is 3DS exclusive. SMT5 is Switch exclusive. 3, there's already Tokyo Mirage Session characters in the game. Those are made by Atlus, by the Persona team. So the connection was already there. And finally, 5, it's awesome, but believable. Because it's Japanese. It's not Doom Guy. I feel like every single person who thinks Doom Guy is in is crazy. There's no way. That's not happening.
You don't think so?
No, because it's not Japanese. and I feel like I saw these posters like, there's not enough Western characters in Smash Bros. I'm like, no, because it's really not a celebration of that. It's the celebration of Japanese gaming. Really. That's the fair. Only characters in it that are not Japanese are Diddy Kong, K. Rool. They're British. Dark Samus is American, and technically Little Mac because it's the reboot version from Canada. So those are the only 4 that are not Japanese, and even still, they got their mark in the world started from a Japanese company still. So it's like, I feel like some people are going a little far with some of their guesses because at the end of the day,
before we talk about future,
let's
talk about Joker.
Joker, yes.
When do you think we're going to see gameplay?
Next Nintendo Direct
in January, I think. Like
January?
Late January.
They do January ones. Yeah, they do January ones. I think January is when we'll get a release date for Piranha Plant. Did you get your code for it already?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got mine like the day I purchased Smash, and it's been in my inbox forever. So yeah, we'll probably get Piranha Plant, first Joker gameplay, and then like the stage and a bit of music and like what he's coming with, then the Mii costumes.
What's his stage going to be?
Okay, so
I don't want it to be Mementos. I think that'd be a bit.
No,
boring.
I don't think so. So here's what. So I've thought about this. So I was thinking, would it be Kamoshida's Palace? And then I thought, no, because Castlevania looks almost exactly like it. Now there's going to be a lot of footage of him on that stage probably to make it look like it. So when I'm thinking about like iconic places, my mind goes to 2 places. And it'll be depending on what they decide to go with. So number 1, I could see them doing a Shibuya stage that then gets metaversed mid-battle and will then have the flying bank above it.
Okay.
So like with the ATM people in the background, right?
Okay, I thought you were talking about like Endgame.
No, I'm talking like mid-game Shibuya. Like Shibuya in the real world, and then halfway through, and you just see like people in the background on the crossing or something, and then halfway through it switches to the metaverse version with the ATM people now, with the flying thing above it. So that's my one idea. And that one would be cool because A, it would give us a stage that kind of makes it look like Tokyo Mirage Sessions because it takes place in Tokyo. 2, it would kind of fulfill what a lot of people wanted from like an Inkopolis stage. So that'd be neat. And then finally, it would show like the contrast to Persona of real life versus the RPG life, right? And then that got me thinking,
because they need to like.
That's part of Persona, right?
Yeah.
And then that got me thinking: are we going to see costumes for Joker that are in costume and out of costume? Like, is he going to get a casual clothes costume?
I think so.
I think so too.
I hope. Sorry, I'm just getting like so excited.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to put a lot of effort into this DLC? These DLCs?
He loves Persona, so I think so. So I'm going to say for sure we're going to get colors based on Makoto and Yu from Persona 3 and 4, the main characters, blue hair and silver hair, right?
Thought, like, Makoto from Persona 5.
No, not that Makoto. Makoto, not not Makoto, but Mokoto. Okay. He's the main character for 3.
Do you think they're going to put
and then a few colors referencing his other party members, yeah, something like that.
And then do you think it would be like a Little Mac thing where like 4 is in his Joker costume and 4 is in his casual clothes?
I'm going to say it'll probably be 6 and 2. Sort of, because that's what Little Mac has.
And Ridley.
Yeah. Because then it'll just be like 4 based on... Oh, wait, no. How many is there? Is there 8 in this game?
8.
So then 6 and 2.
Yeah.
So then it'll just be like, a couple based on his like Joker outfit with the different colors for party members and other Persona characters. And then I can see 2 different school uniforms.
Yeah.
A white one for summer and a black one for winter. Mm-hmm. Just like how he's in the game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said
the other stage.
Yeah.
Yes, the other stage I was thinking of would be the casino heist from the start of the game.
Oh.
It's iconic.
It could be like on the chandeliers.
Yeah,
and then you can see the bottom.
With some shadows roaming around on the bottom. Something like that. And plus, like, it's iconic. It's been shown off in very early stuff for the game, and it's tied with it. Plus, then it would really make sense for, like, the thieving aspect, right?
Yeah.
So those are my 2 ideas for the stage.
I think that the beginning of the game is a higher possibility than Shibuya.
Yeah, well, again, it just depends on what we're going to see from it and what we want. But yeah, the beginning of the game on the chandeliers there, like, you have 3 chandeliers on top of all 3. Like, it kind of works itself out,
It's
right?
just going to be so cool, like, on the stage select scene, like, Persona.
And plus, we don't have a casino stage.
We don't.
And that's a big, like, kind of part of gaming, right? Like, the idea of, like, the glitzy, glamorous type, A lot of fan games put in, like, Casino Night from Sonic, but, like, there you can do something like that.
Okay.
Music. Yes. So there's 2 ways they can go about this.
What's going to be the main song, do you think? It's going to be, like, on the top of the My Music.
I'm going to say a new remix.
You think they're going to remix?
I could see it, yeah. Because, I mean, they just did a remixes for Persona Dancing, so why not get them to do one more, right?
I guess, but, like, I'm worried that they're going to, like, stinge it out with, like, like what they did with Bayonetta.
What do you mean stinge it out like Bayonetta?
Like, no lyrics.
Oh, so I was worried about that at first.
Because Atlas is really stingy about their music too, aren't they?
No. They're way less stingy.
Okay.
But I think the Bayonetta thing it did come down to platinum asking. Just because, I don't know. Because the thing they said was lyrics are distracting in battle.
That's what I'm worried about.
But I don't think it would be the case for Persona. Because Persona lyrical music, it's tied to it, right? Like, Bayonetta has a lot of tracks that aren't lyrical. And that's just normal for Bayonetta to have some that are like that. And even the saxophone versions of the songs sound like the lyrics, right?
I'm just pulling up the OST for Persona 5.
Okay. But I was just going to say there's 2 ways. So I think there's going to be a remix of maybe like a medley. Yeah. Like Life Will Change into...
or even like the Palace themes.
See, I don't think there's going to be too many Palace themes.
No?
I think... So the ones that I think are for sure in are Life Will Change. What's the battle theme called? Last Surprise.
Yeah.
I really want there to be Rivers in the Desert, but I think that one's a little more iffy because of just the fact that it's a late game kind of spoilerish song. But I feel like at this point it's kind of well known. We'll have to see. That one I really want in, though.
Price. The casino. Not the casino. The
Whims of Fate?
No. The bank one.
Okay.
I think that's going to be like the one
If it's on the casino stage?
No, just like a general like song.
Okay. I think the casino stage song will be one, Whims of Fate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like especially if it's a casino stage. Now, if they do put in Persona 3 and 4 music...
Do you think they're going to do it?
So I could see them going both ways on it, if it is going to be a mix of, Persona stuff from other Persona things, or if it's just P5, that's fine. That music's great. But if they add some Persona 4 stuff, I think it'll just be opening and battle theme, and then Persona 3 will be opening and battle theme. I think that's probably it. And even then, that's awesome. Because you can get those as tracks with the dancing... Not the dancing, but the Persona 3 and 4 costume DLC in Persona 5.
Okay.
It changes the battle tracks to be the ones from those games. So I could see them doing that.
I'd like to see a remix of Life Goes On.
What's that?
I can't. I just remember listening to it the other day, and I'm like, this could be remixed
Is that
into...
the credits song?
No.
I don't even know where that one plays.
It's like one of the chilling music, but it's kind of like more upbeat.
Okay.
And if you remix it a little bit, it could really stand out.
Yo, what if there was a higher tempo remix of Beneath the Mask?
I think that'll happen.
Like a battle-ish remix.
Because you hear that song so much in the game.
And so that'd be really
like
cool.
Remix of Tokyo Emergency.
Heck, there's some tracks in the dancing game that they just took some of the more basic ones and turned them into dancier songs. They could throw some of those in. Especially the Atlas ones, because they remix those themselves.
They're not going to go as hard as they did with Castlevania, though.
No. But I think it'll be around Bayonetta.
Yeah?
Around Bayonetta's level of inclusion here.
I hope so, because, just having Persona 5 music in Smash...
It's so cool.
Like, it's, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Almost.
No, it's improving on an already near-perfect soundtrack and adding more. So.
Yeah, do you think there's going to be Persona 5 Spirits?
I think a couple. There's definitely going to have to be ones for Joker.
Yeah.
So probably it'll just be his render will be him, and then his fighter spirits will be him out of costume and him in costume, right?
Spirits of the other Phantom
I
Thieves?
could see that, and then just adding them in as a couple spirit board matches. Mm-hmm. Easy enough to do for some of them, especially when some of them are already voiced in the game, like Chrom voices Yusuke there.
Yeah.
So there's a couple there that you're like, yeah, Inkling for Futaba, come on. Or what if it's Kirby with Futaba, or Kirby with Inkling hair to be Futaba? That'd be good.
That would be good.
Okay, gameplay for Joker.
You go first.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is, so obviously a lot of his attacks will be just the knife attacks on A. I think he can use, I don't think he'll be using the gun straightforward much. I think maybe his down A will be him shooting the ground right in front of him. Mm-hmm. Right? But okay, so in terms of specials, I was thinking I
haven't thought about this too much.
One of them could be Hold Up.
Oh, that there was it would be like a Mewtwo type thing.
It would be like a Mewtwo type thing, but when they're on the ground in front of you, you have options, sort of like Isabelle with the fishing rod or King K. Rool with the gun. Okay. Because when you suck someone up with K. Rool with the gun, you have options what to do out of it. You can press A to shoot, you can press up and A, you can press, there's different buttons that you can do different stuff. So I could see it being a special sort of grab that leaves them, and you can even cancel out of it to just attack. Right?
So it would be a grab.
So yeah, well, no, it wouldn't be a grab, but it'd be a grab type special. So again, sort of like Mewtwo's down B, but instead it would get them on the ground with you with the gun in front of them, and then you can either press a direction to throw them, you could press A to shoot, or press B to cancel, and then they're still on the ground there, but then you get a combo off of it, right? So I think it's incorporating the hold-up mechanics.
Hold up come up?
Yeah, a little something like that, right?
I think all the flair for Joker is going to have the steps you have in the palace.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just like how Bayonetta has.
You saw my tweet about the win pose, right?
No.
Oh, so imagine winning the battle, and you see him do the little wave on, and then it's him running across the stage.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
And like Cloud, the win theme will override it, so it just keeps going. You know,
okay.
Right?
Or in terms of Simon, where he does the whip, but it's continuous.
Yeah, thing. And then the other one, it'll definitely be him falling from the sky and then doing the glove adjust into like the pose, right? And then it stays like both those like make so much sense, right?
Yeah.
Final Smash has to be all out attack.
Oh yeah, it has to be.
It has to be. It's gonna. I mean,
we see Ryuji or like
you'll already technically have that with like Shulk, so like just do the same thing kind of, but make it Persona-y, right? And maybe the difference will be even if you get one enemy, then they all will like get hit because they're all flying around, right? Or something like that.
Do you think it's going to be like the stylized thing before it goes back to the match?
I think he'll do it
or like maybe
quickly, but
or maybe a different character even.
Oh, well, we'll see. We'll have to see because I don't know how they're going to handle that.
Do you think they're going to integrate like the other Phantom Thieves in?
I think mostly, because remember, if you listen to the trailer, they say you're going alone.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's mostly going to be him alone, but they'll jump out for the final smash. Mm-hmm. So we'll have to see because I think it's just probably going to be the main trio. So it'll probably be Joker. Why can I not think of Skull and
Panther?
Panther, yeah, that's their names. What else was I thinking of? Okay. I don't think he'll use any persona other than Arsene.
What's his neutral B going to be?
I could see that one being maybe like Aggie.
Aggie?
The fire magic.
Why can't I think of it?
That's Aggie, Agalao, Maragi, you know?
Oh, that one, yeah.
Like just like regular fire magic, right?
Okay.
Or I mean, Arsene is also death elemental, so maybe some of those. Well, no, but those are instant kills. Can't use that. So yeah, it'll probably some Agi stuff. I could see like a forward B being like one of the melee attacks with Arsene, where he'll like fly out towards the enemy and punch him. But of course, because it's not you will still have free motion, and that's something I'm excited for. He will technically be like a puppet fighter, kind of. I can see them even incorporating some of the elements from the Persona Arena games, where so in those games on the HUD. So imagine, like, instead of being at the top, it's at the bottom. There's little Persona cards, and so there'll be, like, 3 of them. Mm-hmm. If Arsene gets hit, he loses a card. You lose all 3 cards, your Persona breaks, and you can't use it for a bit till they heal.
Okay.
So, like, a system of, you send him out to do some attacks with, I'm sure it's going to be like, some of the smashes and some of the B buttons will be sending him out to do stuff. But if he gets hit... Like, if you hit, it's fine. But if he gets hit by something, then he can break for a bit.
Okay.
So then you won't be able to use those. And then it'll be him trying to take off the mask to summon him, and it'll just not work or something, right? Because that's what they did with the fighting games where, you have attacks on your buttons that are for you, and then you have 2 dedicated Persona buttons that when you use them, your Persona will attack instead. But if they get hit, you can lose them, which gets rid of moves for you, right? So I could definitely see them incorporating that element into it.
Mm-hmm. What's the recovery going to be?
Okay, so I was trying to think about that, and that's something that's really tough. I could even just see it being Arsene, like, throwing him up.
Maybe.
Like, he just appears, or maybe he has wings, he carries him and lifts him for a bit, right? Something like that, because then that goes into the thing of, if you lose Arsene, you lose your recovery, right?
Yeah.
So I could see it being something like that. Okay, entrance. Morgana Van, jumping out.
Oh.
That's what I hope for. But I could just see it being him descending from the shadows or something.
They just appear into the cognitive worlds, right? It's like
kind of.
Okay, I thought there was some sort of entrance.
Not maybe through like the red door thing that they go through. Like when they go into it, there's like the red transition.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll just be like through a door like that.
Do you think the Poem of Everyone's Souls is going to be in? Or is it too calm a song?
I could see them remixing Aria for the Velvet Room song. I could see them remixing that, or using one of the remixes from the dancing games that are more upbeat. There's like a techno version. There's like a disco version. I could see them using one of those. Okay, I was thinking about this too. You know when you when you attack a shadow from behind and you do the thing where you jump off and rip off their mask?
Yeah.
That's going to be his up throw.
Really?
So I'm betting you grab the enemy and it'll be him behind them. Use up, he'll jump off their back, pretend to take off a mask, and then jump off, right? And then it makes sense, right?
That does make sense.
Or maybe back even, because if you're jumping backwards after it, right? Something like that. I just feel like just thinking about it, it works. It works for animation wise.
I could even feel him like like playing him in Smash, like how it would feel in Persona 5.
No, for sure. Like you're
kind of like floaty, but like
you're like you just like when Bayonetta was announced, I can picture it very well.
Yeah.
Right? So it's gonna just be interesting to see.
Or just like Joker versus Snake. I was like, this is the better PlayStation All-Stars already.
Oh, 100%. Back when PlayStation All-Stars was being discussed, people were like, so when are we going to get a Persona character? Because it's like, it's a PlayStation thing, right? Okay, the rumors of a Persona 5 on Switch.
I think it's happening.
I feel like it's not only just happening, but the day they announce more details about them, they're like, and if you don't know who Joker is, I, the announcer, Xander Mobus, will show you. And then it just shows like a trailer for Persona 5 Crimson or whatever. Well, no, so when they registered all the domains for Persona 4 Dancing, Persona 5 Dancing, Persona 3 Dancing, Persona Q2, they did register one more domain. P5R. Now, it's either going to be
reading
Persona 5 Red, like golden, or, then this would be super cool, Persona 5 Rogue. And the reason why is Rogue is similar to Rouge, which is red in French.
That would be cool.
And Arsène Lupin is a French thief.
That's...
Right? Rogue, red, French. It all works.
That's
so
awesome.
Either way, whatever they go about it. But I can see that definitely happening.
I've been wanting to replay Persona 5, but like...
Yeah, now I'm going to wait.
For a Switch.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as this happened, I'm like, I kind of want to replay it, but I know an updated version is going to come out.
Yeah.
And
can't wait.
So
portable Persona 5.
The updated versions actually add a lot. I don't know if you know this. They've added in... The Golden adds an entire, not only non-canon ending... I don't know if I want to say how you get it, but it's kind of cool. Adds a whole new character who wasn't in the game that's not playable, but she does aid the party. She's the worst character ever, but she does add to it. An extra dungeon with said character, and then if you beat that dungeon, another month of the game that is an epilogue.
Oh.
So it is after everything, and it's like a time skip of 2 months. So you come back to the place where it is, because the whole thing about Persona 4 is it takes place like you're just moving there to go to school for a semester or for a year, and then afterwards you're supposed to move back. It's just a short thing because your parents are on a trip. Little bit, but a little bit different circumstances. This is just your parents are on a trip. We're sending you here, right? So then in the normal game, it's like, okay, bye. You know, we'll call each other, and then after the summer, hey, I'm coming to visit for a month, and so then you get to play that month.
Okay.
So I could see them doing something similar to that, where Persona 5's ending is a little different, but instead it'll be there's one more case or something, right? Like a total post everything, like one more. I could see them doing that.
Yeah.
So
it's got to happen.
Yep.
There's even rumors out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then finally, if you want, there's a bit more Persona content in Catherine Full Body, where when you play as Joker, he actually has his own story where the Golden Theater lady, Trish, with the big afro, she just appears in LeBlanc, and he goes on the adventure. Huh. So, like, and it's I don't know if it's canon, but, like, it has all the actors, and they're all there, and there's cutscenes in Persona 5's engine there.
Yeah.
So, like, it's tied in. So, I mean, he's getting around.
When did we go to Animathon this year?
That was like a couple months ago. Why?
You think she knew about Smash back then?
No.
No?
I think she was called in after to do some of those lines.
Oh, okay.
Because they can do them really quickly.
Yeah, I guess.
And of course they have the vow of secrecy. They can't talk about it, of course.
Just thinking like... Maybe.
Yeah, no, I don't think she would have known. And in fact, they're not even told sometimes. In fact, the only one who might have known would be Max Mittelman, the voice of Ryuji, who goes, "Smash Brothers? No way!" Like, he's the only... And even then, he could have been told, like, this is for a parody or something. Like, they sometimes lie to them to tell them that stuff. But fair. At the same time, we'll see.
Yes.
We'll see.
Can't wait.
All right, is there anything else we want to talk about?
So the future of the DLC,
right?
Past,
sure.
Joker.
Okay, so I'm holding on to Sora.
I think he has a better chance now than ever.
And again, I imagine the trailer being him fighting on the stained glass from the start of Kingdom Hearts, and then like the glass breaks, he falls down, and it's the next pane of glass is the Smash symbol with, instead of the Disney princesses around it, it's silhouettes of the Smash characters. It's over. All in your head there. It makes sense. And Sora, especially because...
Sorry.
So there's been a lot of crossovers recently with Sora with other Final Fantasy projects. Sorry. Meaning Disney is now in the position of, and they used to be very much, nope, don't use Sora. He's ours. But it's now in a position of, no, as long as you don't use the Disney stuff, use your stuff with Kingdom Hearts and you can put them in. So like the characters of Sora, Riku, all the villains, as long as there's no Disney. And guess what? Taking Disney out of Kingdom Hearts is really easy, because I don't know if you saw the Kingdom Hearts 3 opening that came out this morning. Guess what? There was about 3 seconds with Disney characters. That's how divided it is from it now, right? So
is there anything linking Kingdom Hearts to Sakurai with Persona 5?
There was a lot of I remember reading back in the day, the people who worked on Brawl and Smash 4, like there was a Brawl dojo post that went into all the employees working there. A lot of them worked on Kingdom Hearts. So that's one. Another thing is music composers. Yoko Shimomura, she's the Kingdom Hearts composer. She does a ton of stuff for that. But then again, she does stuff for a lot of different companies, so it's not a super huge tie. But there's one part of World of Light that I was like, that's really Kingdom Hearts. There's a lake in the shape of a heart.
I saw that too.
And when I looked at that, I'm like, that's a little... I don't know what else it could be, because no other thing does the heart, and it's like shiny in the same way the hearts in Kingdom Hearts
Maybe
are.
it's like the heart lake from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, but it's just the way it glows, and there's even, you go up into like a little place in the middle, it almost looks like a keyhole too. I'm just like, I might be stretching it, but I definitely...
If it's that, then like there might be like a Persona 5 thing in the World of Light.
Maybe we'll have to see. But I don't know. I'm just looking at that. I'm like, it's a weird thing. But I feel like in general, Sora's been a big part of Nintendo's consoles with being the only Game Boy Advance game to run PS2 cutscenes somehow. That's still Blood Magic. 2 really, like, I mean, I don't love them, but 2 big RPG adventures on the DS. And then finally, Dream Drop Distance was heavily advertised when the 3DS was coming out. So he's been on more Nintendo consoles than PS2 games. So I don't know.
And with the fact that was it JC who said this, that he was like the DLC characters, I wouldn't miss them for the world.
Yeah, well, that's come out from a couple different people, honestly. Where they're all saying like, or Reggie said they're all of this caliber. Now there was one misquote going around saying that he said that it's all third party, and that one's been misquoted. But he did say that they are all of this caliber.
That's
so meaning
insane.
they're all stuff that you're gonna really want, and like I can't think of many more right now that would get people jumping than Sora. Especially if they release it like a day before, like they do a trailer like the day before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
And then put Kingdom Hearts, like the collection or something on Switch.
Yeah, they could. I mean, they put 1.5, 2.5 on Xbox. So like no reason to not.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that if he gets announced, the stage stuff. But you don't think can't come up with anyone else? You think Banjo's in? Like at this point,
okay. I feel like his chances
we've got
are
Sony's, and then we need one Xbox.
His chances are better now than any other time,
especially with like all of them together at the Game
Awards.
Especially
with all of them there at the Game Awards, and I was totally expecting, like when I saw them, like, oh, can you imagine if Reggie's like, and we're collaborating here for, and then to show like a Sony and a Microsoft character in Smash, but they didn't do that. I feel like his chances are the best now that it's ever been, but at the same time, I'm not holding my breath. Because I feel like...
But you're holding your breath on Sora.
Well, because what it comes down to is if Nintendo is choosing them, as they said, it has to be characters that are still going to work for advertising of future products. Because that's what it comes down to for a lot of it. Joker is going to get a lot. I'm sure after this, we're going to see not only Persona 5... Rouge or Red or whatever, but we're going to see Persona 5 Arena. We're going to see Persona 5 maybe another spin-off like RPG game. Maybe Persona 5 too. They have the engine. Maybe even Persona 6 using the engine and stuff. Or heck, you know what they'll probably do? Shin Megami Tensei 5, they'll probably put a DLC like campaign in with Joker, because that's what they did with the last couple games, where it's like you run into previous SMT characters, throw Joker in there.
Maybe. Like
have him be like a character skin, and then have him appear as like a character you fight, like Dante. So.
And with Sora, the rumors that there's going to be another Square Enix character.
Yep. Well, that fits there, because if there's going to be, it would. I feel like out of any other Square Enix character, if we're going off of they have to be advertising future projects, it's Sora. Like, for sure.
What would your reaction be? Would it be more than Joker?
No, because I feel like
you expect
Joker was way crazier of a pull. Because Sora has more precedent on Nintendo. Joker really doesn't at this point, like aside from Q2 and just being related to SMT. But we'll have to see.
It's a good chance of it happening.
Yeah.
And that's
my next one I'm holding off
4 characters after this.
Yep.
Joker's number 1.
That's a big one. And you know what? If there is Minecraft Steve in there, I'm going to be very honest. At this point, I'm fine. I'm fine with it at this point.
It would be fun, I think.
And that would appeal to kids.
The love and care that Sakurai puts into these characters.
Yep.
Plus the stage would be sick.
Yep. Now, the only problem is thinking about how he'd move. See, that's the problem with, I think, with Steve. But that looks terrible. But then if you make him move better, he still looks like, then he looks wrong, right?
It would remind me of those not AMVs, but like those animations.
Okay, but but you've seen the Smash mods where it's like supposed to be like Link, and they put him over it, and you see him moving normally, and it looks wrong.
Yeah.
But if you have him animate as he does in Minecraft, because of how Minecraft looks, it would just look bad. And if someone doesn't know Minecraft and they look at that and say, what's going on? Why does that look bad? Like, even Mr. Game & Watch, who's known for limited and bad animation, animates really interestingly. So that's why I don't think Steve will be in. I don't feel it. Because you can't make that look like it has the Sakurai level of polish. Because he likes them to be accurate, but still look good.
Like Simon and Rick
right?
Walk.
Yeah, like that's the classic walk, but he did it in a way that looks natural. Mega Man's walk. That's the classic sprite walk, but it still looks natural. So that's why I look at Steve and I'm like, you can't do that naturally. Because if you have him look like a Minecraft character, 1, when he jumps, he's just going to move up. 2, his walking will not match with his steps on the ground. Like, they move faster, their legs, than they move, right? Like, he doesn't look natural. So that's why I'm like, I don't know about that.
I mean, it would net Nintendo it would net that game so much more money.
It would. So we're gonna have to see how they handle that. If they handle that.
I don't know, man. Doom guy would be so cool. Like, he has history, like with Doom 64.
But remember, this also has to go to Japan. Japan got nothing with Doom.
Just let me dream, man.
A
hell stage, like, whoo!
Well, that won't happen because the game's E10.
I guess. Or probably just like the UAC or something.
Yeah, but it's just or they'll call it Demon World or Mars. Yeah, but like that's one that I just don't think will happen. I just don't feel it because again, it goes a little bit against what. Like, even though there's M-rated characters in Smash right now, the game still feels way more in line with the family-friendly image, right?
I guess, yeah.
Like, even with Bayonetta there, even with Joker there, even though Persona being rated M, I think is still dumb, it could very easily be a T. I don't know.
I guess. But, like, just... The thing I saw online is, like, they started with a Joker to get people to buy the pass, and then they're just going to do, like, boring characters for the rest.
That's fine. Dude, Joker's in right now. I'm fine.
I want Sora.
Oh, yeah. Sora would be really good.
But like, I don't want to.
Oh man, though, can you imagine if every character that comes out of this pack is like an anime-looking one? Can you imagine how mad? Because did you see the person who's like, "I'm selling my copy of Smash Bros. Because it's besmirched by another anime character," and it's like, what is wrong with you? Or the one who says, "Who's this Joker? Is he like just some anime guy with a Sans personality?"
I saw that one. Yeah, that means Joker amiibo.
Yes, it does.
That's insane.
But I feel like whenever the next SMT thing is coming, it was gonna bring an amiibo. Like out of all the third party amiibos, like that's one. Yeah, I got my new amiibo there.
Mine just shipped.
Yeah, we got Ridley there, Inkling, and then Wolf is up there as well. So we got them. They look good.
Mine actually got delivered.
Dope.
Like right as I left my house.
Dope
so.
dudes. So
Ridley looks cool, even from here.
Yeah, I know Ridley's probably my favorite one so far, just because he looks so good. Yeah.
Then Ice Climbers and K. Rool and Piranha Plant in February.
Yep.
Then hopefully like Ken.
Yeah, no, then the next one is Ken. They
Daisy.
showed it off. Ken, Daisy, and
Pichu, Young Link.
Yeah, that's the next one.
One
more. Snake, was it? No,
we haven't seen Snake yet. That's gonna be so cool when we get that.
Yeah, well, we know there's another one coming there. So, okay, I think we can start wrapping this up because we've
gotta get back to playing the game. But yeah,
this game's awesome, and the future looks bright.
Like I think it's already my favorite Smash Bros. Game.
Oh well, okay.
I
will say
this is giving me feelings of Brawl levels again.
So unlike Brawl though, I'd still say there's still a few things missing that I still want them to add in, a few more like mini game type things. But I feel like considering there's a lot of them that's apparently just in the game code, I feel like they're going to come in an update.
Why would they put that in the code and not use it? Right?
Because it's not done yet. So then it'll just be a case of, hey,
they're going to support this game.
Here comes a new mode, and it'll just be in an update where
they're
going to
support this game to hell.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even with that gift tab in the vault.
Yeah,
what's that going to be used for?
That's probably going to be used for whenever there's a promotion. It's like log in now to get the new thing, new spirit or something, right? Like it's probably where you're going to get the.
If they have a tab dedicated to it, it's just not going to be those Let's Go spirits.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
So
let's
wrap this up.
And get playing.
So we'll see you guys next time, next week for our regular podcast there.
Game of the Year and Christmas.
And John Wick and Let's Go Pikachu.
Yes.
Sounds good. So we'll see you then for that. Ciao.
Bye.